Oh gosh, audio's back. Okay, little technical problems this morning. It's not gonna mess us up. We're starting strong. We're going hard. But the problem today is I don't know if there's gonna be much go hardness. I've been sitting here since 8 o'clock. Been trying to find the one. Been trying to find the stock to make lots of money on today, but it's just not looking good right now. But we'll give it some time. It's still early. It's only 9 o'clock. Give us some time, people. Give us some time. You can't expect this to just start going crazy out of nowhere, you know? Give us some time. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's going on. What are we looking for? What's the deal? What's the deal today? All right. Hold on one second. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Oh, it's been a while since we've live streamed. Took too much of a vacation there. Too much of a vacation from live streaming. Today, we're ready to go. All right. Let me pop this little screen up there real quickly. If you're just now tuning in, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the early morning fun. So we're calling it early morning fun, pre-market. Trying to move some stuff around here. It's just not moving this morning. All right, there we go. Yesterday was amazing. Went out, caught a ton of fish. Oh, we lost the scanner again. Are you kidding me right now? Why is this doing this to me? Hold on. I'll transition to that, and then maybe so we can fix the scanner. Why is this doing? I'm making this so hard on me. Nothing. It's not working. Oh my gosh, what is this thing doing? Oh gosh, computers. You gotta love them, huh? You gotta love those computers, people. Not sure what is the story here. I don't know. It's not going to look pretty, but we'll just do it for now. So you can... Oh, it's still not there. Why is it not there? Where's the gappers? There's no gappers. This is really annoying right now. All right, screw it. No gappers for now. We'll just talk. I'll talk about them. I don't need to... You don't need to look at the chart. All right? All right, all right. All right, so VTVT is on the top of the list right now. VTVT, it's up 45%. This is a previously... stock moving. Oh, wrong. Don't got it. All right. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. God, just take a breath. Take a breath for a moment, Patrick. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes, last night, YouTube going down. I was scared. I thought that the world of YouTube was finally over. I thought I might never make any more money on YouTube after last night when it crashed. So VTVT on the top of the list this morning, up on the Gapper scanner. You can see this chart pushing up there towards $4.60. Yesterday after hours, making a nice little move there from $2.80 up there to $4.60. So big move yesterday on VTVT after hours. This morning, it's just not holding right now. It's not holding. It doesn't look like really anything is holding this morning. A couple stocks moving around, but nothing really holding up right now. Same thing with PLAG, Plag up to $3.70 this morning, pulling back down there to $3. And yeah, just going through here. UPL this morning pushing up there towards $1.88. Only 173,000 shares traded so far. So just not a ton of volume there right now. So got to be careful with that one. This is a previously big crazy runner. YGYI, you can see this morning gapping down. Yesterday was at 1540 there, end of day. And today gapping down there to 1280. Not really sure I'd be shorting this one just because it's got such a crazy small float. And it's been really volatile lately. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there with YGYI. But definitely keeping an eye on a couple things. Yes, and UPL has a high float. If you're wondering about UPL, why it's not moving, well, it's got a really high float. It's got 193,000 shares traded. Does that say the stock can't push to $2? No, it's not I'm not going to say that it can't push higher, but right now it's just not doing anything. OGEN also gapping up this morning from $1.13 up there to $1.60, pulling back down there to $1.35 right now. So really just everything pulling back down right now. And yeah, we're going to wait and see what happens here at open. But right now it's just not looking that hot. Also, CRON pulling down there this morning, down there to 1080. Was keeping an eye on this one this morning, but just wasn't enough volume really pre-market for me. And you can see this area, that 1080 area, pushing up there towards 11, and then kind of just pulling back down. So CRON, I think, kind of playing into yesterday. Had some, I guess, the marijuana stocks. The day before, it had a big push from $10, got all the way up there to 13, and then yesterday at the bell, it just went from $13 down there to 11. So big drop there on CRON. Lose my voice here. EARS, everybody wants to know how high is this one going to go, right? So EARS, keeping an eye on this one. Other day, made a big move to the upside, and today just not really happening for it. They're at $1.30 right now. So EARS at $1.30 right now. It's kind of just pulling back down there, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at in terms of what's moving. So this PLAG, I'm not sure if that's right or not. It says that there's only 357,000 shares in this float, which would be just insane. I don't know. Can anybody else confirm that? Can you confirm that PLAG has 350,000 shares share float? It's hard to believe, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe it does. $1.1 million. Okay, well, it's always interesting to see the different reports. Every website has a different number when it comes down to the float size. Interesting. Always interesting. OGEN pushing back up there from the $1.35 up there to $1.48. A little bit of a pullback there. Kind of breaking out of this downward trend here. You can see this overall this downward trend this morning on OGEN. Pulling through that trend line there, up there to $1.48 now. So there's that push, trying to get there to $1.50. OGEN is the number 3 mover this morning. It's got a 4 million share float. So OGEN this morning, definitely one to keep an eye on. This stock has kind of been bouncing around lately. We had a nice little spike back there beginning of October from $1.97 up there to $3.74. Definitely keeping an eye there on OGEN. I was also watching Tiva this morning. Tiva had some bad news that was coming out today. I guess they were going to have a merger that didn't happen or something like that. Maybe they're going to get bought out. Something was going on there, so it wasn't great news for Tiva. And this morning, a little bit of a pullback, but just not really having the momentum to keep heading lower for now. I hate these are the worst days to stream. These are the worst days to stream because it's just slow. Slow. Somebody's asking about VTVT. When's the time to buy VTVT? I'd keep an eye on that $4 area there on VTVT at open, see if that $4 area holds. You got this overall this downtrend right now going on here. Pretty simple to see, just this overall trend heading lower pre-market. A lot of stocks kind of gapping up there this morning and then kind of just fizzling out. So keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on VTVT. Netflix yesterday making a big move there. I think a lot of people got squeezed. A lot of bears thought that Netflix was going to crash. They thought Netflix was going to sell off there after earnings. And look at that big move there from $3.45 up there to $4.05. This is a 5-minute candle, guys. This is a 5-minute candle. I don't know how many billions this added on to the market cap there, but that's a big old move there. I lost. The stream shows that I'm loading on YouTube, but no audio, no talking. Am I working? What is going on today? Nothing but technical issues. Weird. All right, so UPL pulling back down there. But like I was saying, Netflix, definitely a crazy one. Look at that move there. From what was that low on that candle? The low on the candle was $339 up there to $400. So that's a, what, $60, almost $70 move there on Netflix on the 5-minute candle. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Is CRON going to go back up? If I had my little, what do you call that? I need my magic 8-ball. I should get a magic 8-ball for these live streams. That would be really funny. We should just ask the magic 8-ball. Is Cron going to go up? It's a good question. So VT bouncing, kind of breaking out of that downward trend there. But still, low volume on this. Only 300,000 shares traded. I'm using SpeedTrader now, not using SureTrader, if anybody's asking. So a little bit of a pushback out there. Got a big some buyer sitting there at 422 on VT. There was a big buyer that was flashing there for a second. A lot of people asking about Cron right now in the live stream, in the questions. I'm not sure. This looks pretty. Yesterday, that big sell-off there on CRON. Big sell-off there from the 13s down there to 11. So I'd be careful thinking that CRON is going to go back to the moon here. People, don't worry, Bob. That's a myth when it comes down to the myth about putting the limit order there. Looking at the daily chart here on CRON. Not a ton of support in this area. I mean, there's definitely some, that 1050 area kind of was bouncing before, but it really looks like that next support's going to be down there at $10 and then $9 area. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's lagging. Oh, this is frustrating. Why? Why is the internet so slow? Now my broker's lag. Everything's lag. I have Xfinity. I do have Xfinity. PLAG below $3 down there. Not sure what to do. It's lagging. Will I take a trade today if I see a setup? If I see a setup. Awesome. If you're getting the lag, sorry about the lag, guys. I don't know if you can hear me or not, or what's going on there. I don't really know what is going on there. My internet seems to be fine, but everything's kind of lagging right now. I don't know. VT pushing up there to 445 now. I'd probably look for that 450 area to break. Show there's some strength there. 450. Let's look for that 450 area to break there on VT. Then look for an entry. Pre-market high is 463. So like always, we're thinking if this breaks above that pre-market high there, we're going to get that push. Get some people chasing. Get some people FOMO in there. We got KDNN just popping up there on the Gapper scanner. Looking like the vol. Ooh, look at that thing. KDNM. I didn't even see this one. It pushed up there at $9 from 9 o'clock from $3 up there to $3.75. Pulling back down there to $3.10 now. Not sure what's going on there. Only 50,000 shares traded. This is embarrassing. I gotta get a new platform. YouTube, you're killing me right now. It's really lagging bad for me. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. VTVT at that 450 area. Got a big buyer sitting there at 440 right now trying to support this. The volume just is not there right now. Volume is not there. Only 300,000 shares traded. So we're going to look for some more volume there on VTVT. What's going on? Denville Darnell. That's a solid name. That's a solid name. I like that name. I'm going all in. I'm buying 20,000 shares of PLAG right now with the lag. Okay. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So CRON right there at that $11 area. $11 there on CRON, holding this down right now. I don't know, guys. I got a bad feeling about CRON. Got a bad feeling. Yesterday, I did not like that big sell-off yesterday there. I didn't trade yesterday. I was out fishing, but looking at the chart now, seeing that big sell-off there is not beautiful. There are no shares to short for me. Trust me, I would be thinking about shorting CRON right now. If it pushes back up there, show some strength. But no shares to short for CRON. I'd be all up in that. I would be all up in CRON short. If this push, I like to see this push back up there towards the 1110 area, maybe 1140 area for a short opportunity. You can see pre-market 1140 holding it down there. We'll see what happens here at open. Scott B can hear every 10th word, so hopefully every 10th word is a good word. Hopefully. Baby Jesus. If you're just now tuning in, if you're tuning in for the first time, you haven't watched the live stream and all that, normally the lag is not this bad. I'm being honest. Normally these live streams are amazing. They're beautiful. They're great. They're a lot of fun. But today, it's not me. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job right now, but the internet just not doing its job. So don't blame me. Don't hate me for it. Don't dislike this video because of the internet. It's crazy because I don't have any clue what's going on right now. CRON. Look at that. Let's see what going to that $11 area. Let's see. $11. Let's see if it's going to hold it down there. Got a big seller sitting there at 1098 there on CRON. Let's see this all get held down there. I don't know. If I was a betting man, I would bet that CRON is probably going to go lower if it can't get back above $11. I don't know. It's got a feeling here. I got a feeling. Let's see. Doing a little imagination shorting. Imagination shorting. We're shorting with our imaginations. What stock should you buy at open? The $1 million question. That $1 million question. I'd keep an eye on VTVT. I think VTVT, if we can get above that pre-market high there at 460, I'm going to be looking for that 460 break and looking for a nice little pullback. I want to see a washout. I like to see a washout from that 460 break. Do I got any thoughts on NBEV? Really, it's just I think the overall weed stocks are all just kind of moving together today. You can see yesterday kind of the same thing. NBEV following CRON from 780 down there to 680. Everything kind of selling off there. So definitely keep an eye on NBEV if you're thinking about weed stocks and all that fun stuff. So definitely weed stocks, they kind of all just move together. If one weed stock starts going back up, then it's like, okay, the next weed stock starts going. So you just keep an eye. TEVA pushing back up there from the 2150 area. IGC, another weed stock that's pulling back down there, 442 now. I saw all the Canadians are lining up at the dispensaries. All the All the Canadians getting hyped up. They're getting that weed. They're gonna get some, gonna smoke some weed, eat some pancakes, all that Canadian, all those Canadian things they do, and sit around, drink some maple syrup. It's gonna be a great day for Canada. It's gonna be a day that Canada never forgets. Can you imagine, like, can you imagine if Canada legalizes marijuana and then, like, today everyone just starts dying and lots of major issues, just total panic and paranoia sets in and everything goes crazy? It wouldn't be funny, but it'd definitely be crazy to see on the news. Canada legalizes marijuana, and then everybody goes crazy. All right, CRON at the 1080s now. Let's see. Hey, I'm not hating on the weed. Trust me, it's not about that I'm like, oh, I'm against weed by any means, but I'm just saying it would be kind of ironic if Canada legalizes marijuana and then there's a huge problem. VT. I guess it's going up because everybody's typing VT in the chat right now. So there it is. VT making a new pre-market high up there to 468 right now. 468. Hey, I'm not actually saying there's going to be any problems today in Canada with the weed stocks, but I'm just saying in general, it would be ironic and kind of crazy just to see a bunch of Canadians that are really high running around doing stuff. Maybe like destroying a couple things, or you know how when the Canadians go crazy during the hockey games and they revolt and do crazy stuff? I'm just saying, like a bunch of really high Canadians, they're high on weed and they're high on sugar from all the maple syrup, so it could get really crazy. It could get really crazy. VT at the 460s now. I'm just sitting back here waiting for open. Nothing really looking. Oh, trust me, I understand what pot does to people. I understand what pot does to people. Oh my God. Y'all, you know, I'm just kidding here, right? I don't think that people are actually going to start going crazy if they start smoking weed. People on YouTube, y'all are too literal sometimes. You're like, every time I say something, everyone's like, oh, he said that Amazon doesn't have a product. No, he said that this. And it's like, God, just, y'all. Got to get with it. You got to get with it, all right? Weed. I love weed. Everybody loves weed. Weed. Is that better for you? So much weed happiness. Rastafarian life. I love Rastafarian life. Nothing better than serious Rasta life. Honestly, though, anybody with dreads, I can't take you serious. If you have dreads, I can't take you serious. I just kind of look at you like, man, that guy with dreads, he is smoking too much weed. All right, VT right there at the 460s. Got 5 minutes till the market open. 5 minutes till the market opens. Money giveaway. Are you guys just here to get money? Free money. Money. How high am I expecting VT to go? All right, so let's take a look at the chart here. VT, the last big spike was up there to $6. Today, what am I expecting it to do? I really don't have any expectations. I think best case scenario, well, I'm not going to say best case scenario, but I'm looking for, if I was looking for a long here on VT, I'd be looking for that break over $5 if I'm looking to jump in on this washout. Honestly, just not liking any of the action right now. So VT, really quickly before the market opens. We got 4 minutes till the market opens, right? We got 4 minutes till the market opens. Let's see what the game plan is. We got VT on the top of the list right now, right? The top of the list, VT is the stock on the top of the list. So everyone's going to be keeping an eye on VT. It's up 60% right now. After that, you got PLAG pulling down there to the $3 area. Big, massive seller sitting there at $3.12. You can see on level 2. Big, massive seller there on PLAG. All right, we also got OGE in this morning, pulling down there, getting a big spike up there to $1.60, pulling back down there to $1.35. All right, OGE in. What else we got moving there? UPL Not looking too hot right now. Not much going. There was some news there on UPL caused it to gap up, but there's just no follow through right now. So the follow through is not there. We got to find the follow through. Where is the follow through? Where's the FOMO crowd at? We'll see here at open if we get some FOMO. But right now, I'm just taking it easy. CRON down there to 1075 now. This would have been the one stock I've been looking to short this morning, but just not having any shares to short. I definitely, like I said yesterday, seeing that big sell-off there from $13 down there to $11, I'd be looking for a similar move today down there to the $10 area. $10 area would make sense. $10 there on CRON. All right, VTVT, definitely keeping an eye on VTVT there at open. Let's see what happens here. See that there's a lot of sellers stacking up there right now. You can see on level 2, getting a lot of sellers there at 460 area. Look at that drop, 20-cent drop, just like that. All those sellers was just sitting right there. And let's see what happens here at open. If I was going to short CRON, I would be shorting CRON on some strength there at open. This $11 area, $11.10 area, I'd be keeping an eye on if I'm going to short there on CRON. There's no share. I don't have any shares to short, so depends. If you have shares to short, you're a lucky man. Let's see what happens here at open. But let's keep an eye on VTVT. I think more people can trade VTVT over CRON short. That 440 area holding right now, but there was a lot of selling pressure there at 465. A lot of selling pressure that was sitting there. So yesterday, I saw a couple stocks, people talking about how a couple stocks got crushed there yesterday at open. And then you got to be careful because what happens, sometimes we get a day like yesterday where the stock market, well, a couple stocks get crushed, and that kind of happens again. You get these little patterns. So here we go. Market's about to open. Got about 30, 40 seconds here. Like I said, looking for a solid opportunity, but just not seeing the setup so far this morning at pre-market. And we're not going to force it, that's for sure. Even though I'm live, does not mean I'm trying to get over here and blow up my account for you guys. As much as I love you, I ain't about that blow up life. I ain't about it. All right. Blow it up. 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 What is it? 9:30 in the morning right now. I'm getting hyped up here. I feel like it's time to go to the bar. So what time is this? I think the strip club's open at, I think they're open right now. There's probably a 24-hour strip club somewhere in Miami. All right. Here we go. Market is open. VTVT getting crushed right now. Just not liking this action. There we go. Smoking cigars for breakfast, baby. I have no idea what is actually happening in terms of the stream right now. If I'm even talking or this is even live. YouTube is just showing a black screen for me right now. Just a big black screen. So maybe I'm live, maybe I'm not. I don't know. All right. Where's the CRO? CRON 1060s. 1060, 1059. Come on, all the way. All the way. All right, 1058, 1055, 1052, 1050, 1050s, 1050s. PLAG popping up there from $3 up there to $3.65 right now. It's just popping. PLAG. What else I got? VTVT. I'm keeping an eye on the scanner for you guys. I'll let you know if anything pops up here. I'll shout it out. I'm going to shout it out to you. Keep those audio speakers going. Audio. I don't know why I called them audio speakers. PLAG. Let's see. The problem with PLAG right now is it's right there at that fine line. Like this could just pull back there. There, see, that's the problem with PLAG. I was thinking about buying that little bit of a dip there, but it just looked like it just wanted to pull back more. Look at the volume there. This is what we're going to be scared about, right? We got 300,000 shares traded on this candle, and then this candle, no trade, no volume. And that's the follow. There's no follow through. The follow through is not there, right? No follow through. VT pulling back down there, 415 now. Everything's pulling back down. I got no shares to short on anything here. So CRO all the way down there to 1050, bouncing back. That $11 area is going to be a key area. Let's see if the shorts can hold this down there. A couple people talking about YECO. I'm not seeing YECO on the scanner, but let's take a look at it. YECO popping up there. 129,000 shares traded there on YECO this morning. 210. Okay. Look at the daily chart here. A little bit of a push around, a little bit of a move. Got a small float. There on YECO. That 250 area is going to be the next kind of just resistance at that $0.50 there. You got PLAG down there to $3. I'm not getting SLS on the scanner either. SLS up there to $1.78 now. Pushing up there from $1.60. A little bit of a move. Got 6% move. All right, so yeah, SLS popping up on the scanner there now. I'm not sure if my internet is slow or what's going on. It must be my internet. That's the only thing that I can think of that my internet would be this slow right now. So keep an eye on SLS above $1.80. I think if we can get above $1.80 there, this will probably try to make that move up there to $2. Got 600,000 shares traded so far. SLS pulling back down there. Looking for that break over $1.80 here. Kind of worried. What's going on there? Volume increasing right here. Volume increasing. That 180. Somebody's sitting there trying to sell this. Trying to sell it right now. I think over 180, get a squeeze. There we go. Over 181 now. 182. Trying to push up there. Let's see if SLS can make that move all the way up there to $2 area. $2. Keeping an eye on the scanner for you guys, seeing what stocks are hot. PLAG pulling back down there. VT just selling off there. I think VT was a perfect example of seeing pre-market. If you guys were watching, if you were watching the stream and you saw the level 2 there, or if you were just watching your own charts, you would have seen there at 466 there was a massive amount of selling pressure there at the 466 area. And I think those shorts, once they held this down there, getting, from breaking over the pre-market high, they just started loading up and just crashing this back down there. VT down there to 410 now. So you got to be careful. You got to see those sellers and understand what those sellers are going to try to do. Netflix getting crushed right now. Just too much, too fast. Too big, too fast kind of thing there on Netflix, getting pulled back. Looks like the overall market also pulling back down there. 279, big, not a major crash so far, but we're going red. Market's going red right now. Yesterday, big bounce back from the 272 area up there to 280 over the overall market. And then now the SPY trying to pull back. Got the VIX bouncing around there from 36.20 up there to 37.40. If you're going to play the VIX, you're playing TVIX, definitely be smart here with TVIX. This is not a stock you want to be holding forever. Not a stock to be holding forever. So we got SLS pushing up there to $1.88 now. Let's see if we can go all the way to $2. SLS, $2. We're looking for that $2 break. Man, my voice is like really getting choppy this morning. Been doing too much fishing. I had a feeling that today would probably be a slow day. This morning pre-market. Normally I'll know if the market's going to be hot just in terms of what's kind of going on pre-market. Just really wasn't any solid setups pre-market. And that's normally a bad sign. You got VT down there to the $4 now. Let me see if I can pull up the scanner here, if it'll actually work now or not. All right, so the scanner's working. Let me pop this up here for you guys. All right, so there's this trade idea scanner. There's actually if you guys want, there's going to be a guess like a free trial, not a free trial, but there's going to be a 5-day trial for trade ideas. There's a link in my description about trade ideas. It's like $9. You get 5 days of that. But you can see on the scanner what's popping up. SLS on the top of the scanner, really not much moving. Normally, if the market is hot, the scanner should be just going crazy, crazy, crazy. But it's just not going right now. So let's get switched back over here. Swapped back over here. What are we looking at? You want to see someone wants to see EARS. EARS pulling back down there to the $1.10, pushing back up to $1.35. A little bit of a bounce around there. Where's the CRON at? Sometimes this list just gets too long. CRON getting denied there at the $11 area once again. If you were looking to short CRON, like I said, that $11 area was that key area. If this breaks below $10.50, this is going to see $10 like that. Like that. Like that, like that, like that, you know? So, let's see. I'm interested to see if CRON can hold up here or not. Aaron McCarthy, online trading classes. This is what I want you to do. Start watching my YouTube. There's like 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Watch every single video. Actually watch them. Don't just fast forward, but literally watch the videos. And then after you watch all those videos, let me know if you're still looking for some online trading classes. Let me know. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. 1050 support holding there on CRN right now. That big buyer sitting there. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Up, 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 up. We're bouncing 1050s. Someone's sitting there like, hey, come on. Who's buying the dip there? Who's buying the dip here on 1050? CRON. VT kind of bouncing back there. SLS almost getting up there. 192, not bad. Still a nice little move over that $1.80 there, up there to 192. It's really nice of me to do the live stream. You know, it is nice of me, actually. I'm a nice person. I do it nice. Oh, for one moment, we had 666 people watching this channel live stream. That's some really satanic shit right there. Some satanic stuff. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. CRON. Scotland. There we go. 1030. 1030 now. Look at this thing. I don't know if you guys want to or not, but you can rewind this live stream. If you're watching it later on, you can rewind it. You can go back and you can watch me talking about CRON. Hey, I don't know. Do you guys remember what I said about CRON? Do you remember what I said about CRON? I told you I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that CRON was going to get crashed. No. I talked about CRON when it was above $11, said it was going to crash today. Boom. 1020. There was actually a couple people in the live stream said that CRON was going to go back to $12. Hey, you know, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Norway, Sweden, worldwide, baby. We are worldwide. 661 people tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do I think long-term CRON probably is going to go higher? Yeah, always a chance long-term, but let's be realistic here. Would you go all in on CRON at $10? I'm not sure I'd go all in at $10. I think $9 area would be a better area to go all in on CRON. just kind of looking at the chart here, you can see there's a lot better support there at that $9 area, 880 area on CRON. That $10 area, not so much. There's a little bit of a bounce there, but we'll see what happens there. All right, I don't want to see CRON crash, but I kind of want to see it crash just so I can be right, you know? I'm just like, I kind of want to be right, you know? I just kind of want to be right. I kind of want to be right here. A lot of Canadians tuning in. A lot of Canadians out there. I love me some Canadians. What I don't love is those damn French Canadians. Them French Canadians, they're funny people. Well, actually, I love me some French Canadians, but they're kind of annoying because the problem with the French Canadians is they come down to Fort Lauderdale and they just go crazy. I don't know what it is about Fort Lauderdale, but Fort Lauderdale is like the French Canadian capital of the world. It's like nothing but French Canadians in Fort Lauderdale. It's just, they're everywhere. And you always know when they're French Canadian too, because they wear like really funny clothes, like jorts. French Canadians love jorts, like those shorts that kind of like go down past your knees and have like a lot of stuff on them, and like buttons and pants and all that stuff. They love that. French Canadians love it. All right, so a couple stocks this morning moving around this morning, but nothing other than SLS. Nothing is really looking hot right now. And even SLS isn't even hot. So I'm kind of happy that I just kind of sitting back here. Today was a great day for a live stream, because if I would have made a video talking about stocks today, I think if I would have just made a recap video, it would have been really boring because I wouldn't have done any trades. Today is one of those days where it's just better to not trade. Old Shield going bankrupt. Still popping around there, huh? Take a look at Shield there. From 39 cents up there to 53 cents. A little squeeze going on there. These things always get weird right before these companies go bankrupt. I remember when Sun Edison would do like 100%, 300% moves and then crash back down before they went bankrupt as well. YGYI. The party is over. Party is over on that one. It's normally what happens with these types of stocks. They get it's a lot of fun while the party's going on, and then afterwards, you do not want to be the last person at the party. I'll tell you that right now. It's a lot better to show up late to the party and leave early than to be the last one at the party. What do I see getting back up today? I'm not really. People ask me these questions a lot about if I think a stock's going to go back up, if I think, this is going to happen. But I try to not think like that. I try not to think hypothetically. Do I think Kron's going to go back up? No. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna stay bearish there on Kron. I think Kron's going to go lower. I'm going to keep my flag in the stand there. You ever been to the Holla guys in Davie? My girlfriend's been there. I haven't been there. How is it? Is it good? Should I hit it up? I'm gonna hit up some Holla. Holla, 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 holla. For anybody who's tuning in who hasn't tuned in before and you're like, what is this guy doing? He doesn't even actually talk about stocks. Today's just one of those days. Slow day. Today is one of those days. It's better to sit back here and not take a trade. There's not one stock that I would be like, hey, I'm going to take that trade. There's not one stock. Not one. UPL kind of bouncing from 160 area, but I'm not a fan of, I don't want to see 10 cents. I'm looking for 40, 50-cent moves. I want action. I need some volatility. I need to be able to get in. I need to be able to get out with profit. The problem with buying like UPL right now is I'm going to be buying there $1.70. You get like, what, 2 or 3 cents. It's going to crash back down. It's not there. It's not good. It's not happening. Do I live stream every day? No, I do not live stream every day. TVIX, nice little push from $360, $36 up to $37. Do I have any thoughts on Trade Zero? Do not have any thoughts. I've never used Trade Zero, so it's hard for me to give thoughts. Should I live stream every day? Well, when can I go fishing? I'm trying to go fishing, you know? I'm trying to catch me some fish. Caught me a nice fish yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw it, my snook yesterday. I don't think you can see it on here. Let me pull up my little snook for you guys. It was a nice snook. Woo! Look at that. Look at that snooky. Snooky, snooky, snooky. You see it? I don't know, maybe. Fish inshore, offshore. We went sword fishing on Saturday. That was not the first snook that I caught. It was probably the biggest one. It was 36 inches, which you can't keep them because anything over, I think, 32 inches you can't keep. But it was still fun. It was a fun one to catch. Gets the blood flowing, you know. Grouper honey holes. I found the tarpon honey hole yesterday. I found a little spot where there was some resident tarpon. There was probably like 6 or 7 tarpon. They weren't biting, but they were there. Mark Fraser. Hollywood, Florida. I'm right there in Plantation. Not far from you. I keep my boat, actually, right there in Dania. Did you teach yourself how to run the boat? Yeah, kind of. I grew up on the water, always fishing, always surfing, doing stuff on the water. Just going through here, trying to find some stocks that are moving. One thing that I've learned about day trading in general, personally, for me at least, maybe this isn't the same for you, but personally, for me, if I'm sitting here and all I'm doing is trying to look for stocks, trying to find a stock to trade, it's normally a bad sign. That's a sign that the market is not hot, and I probably shouldn't take a trade in the first place. So that's the best thing to do on days like today where I'm just like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? There's nothing going on. So that's normally a bad sign, and that's a sign that tells me to not take a trade. Not take a trade. It's that simple, that easy. Don't take a trade when the market isn't hot. How much was the boat? Which one? My boat or the Quince? Somebody asked about the Quince. The Quince, probably looking like $600,000, $700,000 for that boat. Crazy. Sorry. I wish there was a hot stock right now we could all just trade together. But we're not seeing it. It's not happening. Normally Wednesdays are a pretty good day. Normally Wednesdays are normally pretty good. PLAG down there at $3. Where's CRON at? CRON getting stuck there on the VWAP. Got the VWAP, got the EMAs out there at the 1050 area, trying to hold that down. It's a good area to keep an eye on that area. APRI. Oh. APRI, a little penny stalker moving around there. I don't trade stocks under $1. Just a personal thing. I don't know why. I don't like to trade stocks under $1. It's a personal thing. You get those little personal things where you're like, hey, you know, this is what I do, this is what I don't do. Does it make sense? Is there a real reason behind me not trading stocks under $1? No. There's no real reason other than me just not liking stocks under $1. What platform? It's a DayTrader Pro. CRON shorting. Nice. Nice. Jay, what broker do you got? Who had shares of short? I want to know because I want to open an account there. This is a great day to have CFD account. It's a great day to have that. So you can see, kind of switching over here, you'll see the scanner here. Nothing looking hot. Nothing looking hot. All right, CUV popping up there on the scanner. Take a look at it now. CUV, CVU. Little pop there on CVU, over $7. Still only 260,000 shares traded. You got to be careful with these little pops. You got to be careful, guys. Look, got this volume popping up there, volume, and then now volume decreasing. We'll see if that can hold there. But just would not be, I would not be too excited about buying the dip here on CVU with this volume. Oh my God, I almost hit my hotkey there. I gotta keep my hands in the air like I just don't care and keep them away from my hotkeys. Did not mean to do that. That would have been bad. Buying 1,000 shares there at 720. I wish there was a way that I could turn my hotkeys off. I could like press a button and all my hotkeys would turn off so they can't hit them by accident. That would be nice. If you want to make money in the market, you got to buy high and you got to sell low. It's the only way to get rich. $2. My man. Gracias. Gracias. We might not be making a lot of money today. Right? We might not be getting rich trading over here. But at least we're over here keeping an eye on what's moving, you know? Keeping an eye on the stocks. Second week trading, but every trade emotions come up. It's a hard thing, you know. It's a hard thing to answer with that question. A lot of people ask me that question. You know, how do I get rid of the emotion? Really, you got to figure out first off, what's your risk? Are you risking too much per trade? Are you getting to a trade and you're like, all right, you know, are you risking the trade? Is there too much risk on those trades? Why is your emotion? What's your emotion really about in the first place? What's your emotion? You know, why are you getting emotional about the trade? So you got to kind of identify that first. Is it because you're afraid to lose? Is it because you're afraid you're not going to take profit? Really kind of just figure out that mental aspect of why you're afraid. And then you'll figure it out. I think a lot of people, one of the big problems of people that learn to day trade is the big problem is a lot of people start day trading under circumstances that are already negative. So a lot of people start trading that don't have money. A lot of people start trading who need to make money. They lost their job. They're like, all right, I lost my job. Now I got $10,000 to live on. I want to start trading. And they put a lot of pressure on themselves. And that's the hardest thing about day trading is you should not start out day trading as a beginner and put pressure on yourself because it's the hardest thing in the world to do. Day trading is one of the hardest, hardest things in the world to do mentally, emotionally, physically. I mean, it's just really hard. And if you're going into it as a beginner and you're like, oh, I got to make money today, it's going to be almost impossible. CVU bounced around that $7 area, still only 300,000 shares trading there. We're looking for more volume, baby. We're looking for more volume. I got me a rich girlfriend too. His name's Two. That's why it's two. Oh, never mind. CVU. SLS. $1.72. Do I have a live stream schedule? Nope. VT. Sorry if this is hurting your eyes, me clicking through all this. A little bit of a squeeze back up there. Getting above the VWAP there on CRON. It almost got to $10. It got to $10.12. That's pretty damn close. When everybody else was screaming that CRON was going to go to $12, I said there was probably a lot better chance of it going lower, and it went lower. UCTT pushing up there. Someone talked about this one. The volume just is not there. You can see the volume on this thing. 300,000 shares traded. It went from $11.40 up there to $12.40. But still, these candles, it's not enough volume on this. 30,000, you know, on a 5-minute candle just is not enough volume to trade this type of stock. Could you buy here, you know, buy here and make money on the long, you know, as it goes up? Maybe. But there's a lot better chance that UCTT is going to go lower and you're going to end up losing money. So it makes it a lot harder to trade stocks that do not have that. So that's always the issue about trading these stocks. Whoa! Quan, my man. Thank you. Big shout out to anybody who donates. You donate $1, you donate $2, I'll take it. Every dollar counts, people. I need money. I need the money. Do I have any cryptos? I do have some cryptos. I got some ICOs. I got some stuff like that. I got some DigiByte. Got some Litecoin. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I'm looking for Bitcoin to go lower before I start buying more. I want to buy more Bitcoin, but I like to go lower. Patrick, do you like any drugs? Nah. Yeah, you know I can't even answer that, right? I'm a professional. And you want me to answer about drugs? Come on. Let's just say if I went to Canada, right? If I went to Canada and marijuana was legal in Canada, I would smoke some weed in Canada. Only in Canada because it's legal. Wink, wink, you know? VT down there at 385 there. Just going lower. VT, we saw earlier. The problems with that 465 area. VT, having those big sellers there. Going lower. Montreal. Bonjour. CVU kind of just, I don't, bounce around there. Just not enough volume on that thing. Looking here at the scanner. You know that the day that the market is slow when the scanner looks like this, right? Look at the scanner. Just stare at the scanner for a little bit, you know? What's it doing? It's not doing anything. If the scanner isn't moving, if there's no stocks moving around on my scanner, that means you should run. Run away from your computer. Go far, far away from it. Go far, far, far away from your computer because there's nothing moving. Look at that. Nothing on the scanner moving at all. This is really, really bad. This is bad, bad news. I mean, that's like a we've been watching the scanner for what, a minute, 2 minutes now, and nothing moving. All right. 697. APRI, what is going on? I didn't miss out on TVIX. I did not miss out on it. Or maybe I did. I missed out on TVIX. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've traded the VIX. It's been a long time. And it's a love-hate relationship. Why I wouldn't want to fight Ross Cameron. Me and Ross, we're homies. We're homies. Homies. Deep down homies. Got the overall market taking a hit right now. Yesterday, bouncing back. Everybody got all excited yesterday. I was like, oh, the market's bouncing back. It's bouncing back. And then today, you can see how that's going now. Going lower. Again, nothing popping up on the scanner. That is not a good sign. I'm gonna put you guys on my Instagram story. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, woo! We're live on YouTube right now. 600 people watching. 600 people. Say something if you want to be on my story. Say it right now. Oh, no, not crash. What? No. Hey, oh. All right. Moon boots. The SPY down there at 278 now. 278 there. Look at nuclear. Oh, always got to be some funny guy. I got a pretty nice butt on Instagram. Y'all are late. There's too much of a lag. There's too much of a lag. Patrick smokes weed. These live streams always start out so productive and they always end so non-productive. If you have any questions, let's get them answered. Ask your questions now. They always want to ask me questions about stocks and stuff. Let's do it. The market's slow right now. I'll do this for the next 27 minutes. For the next 27 minutes, if you have any questions about day trading, let's do it right now. Let's go. Speed, action. Seed up there to 667 right now. Only 61,000 shares traded. That ain't happening. How long did it take you to get decent understanding stocks move? Honestly, it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years before I got to that point. How can you buy pre-market? Almost every broker allows you to buy pre-market. How do you stop loss? My biggest thing on stop losses is I'm looking. All right, slow down, people. How am I doing it? I'm looking for my entry. I'm looking for my exit before the trade. I have my plan already set up long before I take the trade. And that way I can stop out mentally. Never hard stop losses. Never hard stop losses. How long did it take me to get a good sense of how stocks move? It took me, Gerardo, it took me about 2 years, honestly. It took me about 2 years before I really realized that stocks move in waves. It might sound crazy, but it was just like one day. I was like, all right, why do we keep losing money, Patrick? Because we keep doing stupid things. And why do we keep doing stupid things? Because we don't understand that these stocks move in waves. Chasing these stocks is not how I should be making money. You know, if I'm looking here at CVU, where do I want to be buying at? If I thought CVU was going to go back higher, obviously I don't want to be buying up here. You can see that big move to the upside, and I'm expecting a little bit of a pullback. Even the strongest stocks that are really bullish, stocks that are going to go higher, they pull back. They do. It's going to happen. It's natural. It's better that a stock pulls back and shows support. It's much healthier. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for stocks that have healthy movements. Do you think we're entering a bear market? No, I think deep down that most. The problem with the market, the problem with the overall just kind of fiat currency right now, just the world, is that I think that the fraud can keep going on longer and longer than we believe it can. I think at the end of the day, they're going to keep printing money just forever. Because who's going to enforce, who's going to come collecting? Who's going to call up the USA and call a bluff on the USA? They're not going to do it. Where do you learn to day trade? I really just learned by trading for the last 2 years, watching lots of videos, just being a part of it, being in the action, continuously in the action, seeing everything that's going on. Do I have an alert service? No alert service. Did I start Forex? No Forex. Never did Forex. Did cryptocurrency, but not Forex. The pros and cons of using your own money versus broker buying power. I'm using, buying power, margin is just something that you really definitely have to understand how it works. So SCED popping up there, $7, getting halted. I didn't even know it was halted. I thought it was just stuck there earlier. Getting a little bit of volatility there on seed right now. Kind of see if this thing pops back up there above $7 for an entry. You can see a lot of resistance there. $7.30, $7 area. Getting held down right now. Hey, Patrick, why don't you trade for a private firm or a hedge fund? I don't know. It's a good question. Why don't I? Probably because I'm not that good of a trader. I'm not on that level yet. A lot of the big hedge funds are not trading these little shitty penny stocks. So many questions, so little time. All right, I'm trying to get these questions answered. So this is for you, for Clint Lewin. I already got that. UV Vibes. What should I do if I don't have any day trades, but I want to trade? Start a cash account. If you're trading with margin count and you're having problems with PDT, start a cash account and then just start allocating, like having like every 3 days, you have like $1,000 a day kind of thing and trade like that. You can trade with a cash account as many times as you want, depending on how much capital you have. So if you have $5,000, you break it up 3 times, 3 days, and then you only use, $2,000 per day to trade with, and you'll kind of figure it out. I did that for a while. I did a little cash account trading. It's hard, but it works, it'll work. I'm new. Someone said I'm new to day trading. How should and where should I start learning? Just got to start. You got to start following the market, just kind of learning about the market overall, and then seeing what's going on there with the overall market and just being a part of it. You got to live. You got to breathe these stocks. The same way that people get addicted, to football and sports. That's how you got to be about trading. That's how you got to be about the market. You got to just always keep an eye on the market. Do I have a video with my strategy? I got about 1,000 videos talking about my strategy. What happened to YouTube not working last night? I don't know. It was scary, though. It was like the end of the world. YouTube going under. Could you imagine? YouTube just goes out of business. That would be terrible for me. Do I look more at the bottom volume or the volume in the montage? I'm looking really just at the bottom, the candle volume, but then I'm also, just making sure that there's actually volume. Just because there's one candle that has 50,000 shares traded doesn't mean that there's volume overall. So I want to make sure there's volume there. What work did you do before you started trading? I talked about this before a couple times. Did a lot of marketing, video production, a lot of video stuff. I've been a professional videographer for over 10 years now. Used to film with Red Bull, Nike, all these top companies back in the day. Not that I quit doing it. I just kind of been focused more on the marketing side lately. Social media, a lot of social media stuff. Do you have a lot of stocks that you can short with SpeedTrader? Definitely a decent amount. It's just hard sometimes because a lot of these stocks, it's just hard to do it. Why are you such a messy dude? I don't know. Am I such a messy dude? That's kind of messed up. Best place to see float and volume pre-market. Best place for me is I'm using Trade Ideas. You can also use Stock Market Watch. I don't think stockmarketwatch.com has the float, but maybe you can probably use Yahoo Finance. How long did you lose until you started gaining? I actually never really I never lost I never lost a ton of money. It was kind of, I'd make a little bit of money, I'd kind of lose some money, kind of make a little bit of money, kind of just consistently, just kind of like, moving along there. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, the first year that I started trading, I really wasn't trading like I trade now. I wasn't trading consistently, at least, I wasn't trading every single day. It was more just kind of whenever I had free time and kind of just learning. And I wasn't just like trying to, trade with $100,000 and lose money. It was more just kind of learning the market, investing a little bit, trading, doing some swing trading, just kind of being a part of the market. Where can I learn about day trading? You can learn about day trading anywhere online. YouTube, it's free. There's lots of videos. Just watch every single video you can online. Why don't I trade Forex? Forex is really a different beast. It's a whole different beast. How do you drink your coffee? Black. A little bit of sugar and a lot of milk, baby. How many hotkeys do I use? I got about 5 hotkeys going on overall, and enters, exits. Who mentored me? No mentors. How many red days since your new strategy? I'm not sure. Couple, 3, 4, 5, 4 or 5. What kind of volume do you look for when I'm looking for a trade? Definitely looking for volume. Like I said, I'd like to see 100,000 shares traded in terms of on the candle volume. I want to see these 1-minute candles with some big volume, you know, some action. Oh, there's so many questions. It's so hard to go through all these questions. How did you see no move on VTVT this morning? Does it show a massive sell volume? We were looking at VTVT this morning, and we were just looking at that key area, that 460s, right? So that 460, there was a big seller that was sitting there. Once it pushed up there, we were looking for that break over the 460. So that 460 broke, then, you know, 460 would have got that 465, that pre-market high. If this would have broke, I think we would have got a big push up there to $5. You get people getting short that were getting squeezed. And then also, you're getting people with FOMO. A lot of times, these pre-market breakouts, these pre-market high breakouts, everyone gets all excited. And there's a lot of people who trade that strategy. So when these stocks do break over the pre-market highs, a lot of times you get these big moves. So that's kind of what we're looking to play into that a lot of times. What's the one thing that helped my day trading get better? Really just understanding how stocks move, as stocks move in waves. You can see here, VTVT, even as it's crashing down, it's not just like 465 to to $3. There's still waves on the downside. So if I'm looking to short here, where do I want to be shorting at? Do I want to be shorting here? You know, as this is pulling back down there? No. Do I want to be shorting as this is pushing up? Yes. And got a booger. And a lot of times, you know, people will say it's not good to short stocks with strength. But for me, I'd much rather short here at the 440, 447 area on VTVT than short down here with a weakness. Because look, boom, just pops 40 cents back up there to the 440 area. When if you're short, you probably would have got stopped out there. So a lot of people are going to be shorting here. A lot of beginners will end up shorting here at the 420s, you know, this area here, because they're thinking, okay, it's crashing. So they're shorting in this area, and they're getting stopped out here. And you can see, this is probably right here, a perfect example. This broke above 440. I guarantee people got stopped out right there. This right here is a little trap. You're getting stopped out. I can guarantee 100% that somebody out there in this world today shorted VTVT at the 440. They got stopped out there at 447, and now they're hating their lives because it went to 330, 375. 100%. I can guarantee that somebody got stopped out on that candle. No doubt about it. How much time did you have to put in for the first 2 years to get here? It's hard to say. Probably just all the day. I just would constantly be thinking about stocks all the time, about making money, trading, and all that stuff. Oh my God, there's so many questions. Do I have a long-term portfolio? Yeah, I do have I have a something going on there. How do you see when you're ready to short? Like I said, I'm looking to short into that resistance a lot more than I'm looking to short into the strength, into the support. Same idea, VTVT. I'm shorting into that push higher and then looking for it to pull down. I'm not shorting as it's crashing down. There's people that'll say, you know, they only short as it's breaking down. I guarantee people are like, oh, I would be shorting here at 425 as it's broke back below the VWAP there. You know, maybe you're shorting there, looking for that confirmation this is going to go lower. But for me, I just see better value in shorting into the push up there. I bought a bunch of gold lately. I did buy a bunch of gold there. What did you catch the snook on? I caught it on mullet, baby. The mullet run. It's the mullet run. It's like the Catalina wine mixer. Good. Catalina wine mixer. Saw the video of Will Smith the other day on a yacht. You were there filming with the drone. I was there. Me and Will Smith were homies. Homies! What's up, Will? I know Will's probably watching right now. Big shout out to Will Smith out there. Keeping it real always. The guy is a legend. It was really a cool experience hanging out with to Will Smith. You know, I actually asked him some advice about life, about just some of the experiences. The guy is, you know, he's experienced a lot and been through a lot of things. So definitely trying to get some advice from Will Smith. Thoughts on Steven Ducks? I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. I should make a video talking about some of the stuff that Will Smith talked about, but I don't want to be that guy who's like, hey, Will Smith told me these secrets. Here's some secrets for you guys. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that Will just kind of talked about was, you know, just having that consistency, having that. You gotta. I think there's actually a video that he talked about on YouTube with his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law wanted a job, right? His brother-in-law was like, "Hey, I want a job working for you." You know, everyone probably wants a job working for Will Smith. And he asked his brother-in-law, he said, "What are you gonna do?" And he goes, "I don't know, just give me a job." And Will Smith says, "Well, first off, like, you know, you gotta prove to me that you'll actually do the work." So what he did is he told his brother-in-law, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna have you prove to me that you can actually put in the effort, you can put in the work." So he told his brother-in-law that before he could get a job, before Will Smith would employ his brother-in-law at his studio, the first thing he needed to do was his brother-in-law needed to get a six-pack. Like, just abs. He was like, you need to go out and you need to get a six-pack. And his brother was like, why do I need a six-pack to work at a studio? He said, well, you don't need a six-pack, but I think it'll prove to me that you can actually commit to something and do something. So his brother-in-law went out, and Will Smith got him a trainer, got him a really gnarly trainer that trained him for Ali, actually, the moving Ali. It was like, all right, I'm going to have you work out with this trainer, the same guy who trained me, trained Sylvester Stallone, this crazy trainer, like really gnarly guy, going to really work him to death. And told his brother-in-law, if you can get a six-pack, I'll give you a job. So then he got a six-pack, came back, 6 months later, he had a six-pack, and Will Smith was like, all right, now here's a bunch of books. So then he gave his brother-in-law a bunch of books and told him to read every single book and then come back again. So another couple months goes by. He reads all the books, comes back. So, all right, I got a six-pack. I read all the books. Now what? And then they kind of ended up working together. Why don't I get a six-pack? I'm trying to get a six-pack. I've been going to the gym consistently. I've been trying to work out at the gym. Why do I think Forex is much different than trading stocks? I think just overall that Forex there's just so many variables when it comes down to it. Understanding all the variables that deal with Forex. There's just so many different things that are going to influence the Forex market, where a lot of these penny stocks, it's nothing but just one news. You got, mostly it's just a chess game, knowing, okay, what's going to happen, the squeeze and all that stuff. So it's a lot different. Did not make any trades today. The market, just no trades for me today. It's too slow, too slow, too slow. Oh, I'm trying to go through. No, Tim Sykes' teaching business is 100% his 100% hustle. SLS up, trying to push back up there from $1.72 back up there to a 192 area. Let's see, SLS, is it going to go all the way over $2 here? YOLO. Buying the dip there on CRON. There you go. Okay. YOLO, baby. But is Tim Sykes trustworthy? I don't know. What do you consider trustworthy? That's probably a better question to ask yourself. What to you is trustworthy and what's not trustworthy? Somebody asked, are a lot of my trades I take pre-market? One of the big reasons I've been taking pre-market trades lately is because it's been easy in terms of just kind of seeing the overall patterns and just seeing what's going on. And a lot of times for me, I'm able to get the news a lot faster than other people. I think, there's a lot of traders out there who just don't have the experience to find the stocks that I'm able to find. So a lot of times I'm able to find the stocks quicker and faster and able to get in and out, take profit. I know there's a lot of people who hate pre-market trading, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, personally, it's just kind of been working out lately. I've been having some great opportunities pre-market. So I'm not going to hate on it. I'm going to take it when I got it kind of thing. How do I find stocks pre-market? I'm looking pretty much just at trade ideas, looking for stocks that are gapping up, stocks with news, stocks that are gapping, stuff like that. YECO pushing there, 250 now. I got 600,000 shares traded. Still, the volume just isn't there, right? So the volume just is not there right now. The problem with this is, like, see this morning? Look at this. Went from 248, dropped all the way down there to 176. So the volume, this is not hot right now. What do you do if you don't have access to pre-market? You need to get a better broker. If your broker does not allow you to trade pre-market, then I don't know what broker. I don't know what broker does not allow you to do that. What's the minimum volume? Just really depends on the action. But definitely, you know, looking for. I would say during the trading day, during the day when you're trading, I'd be looking for 1 million shares traded as like a minimum volume. Once the market kind of opens, you get a big stock that's really hot. We should get 1 million shares traded on that first 1 minute candle. I'm not in love with YECO right now because this volume just is not there, but it's moving. That's the problem a lot of times with these stocks. Even with low volume, they might move higher. So there it is above $3 now, squeezing. But the volume on this thing is about to get halted. There's a halt on YECO. So there, I mean, there's a perfect example. So you get that big move there on YECO, got a low float, gets this big move going, but the volume just is not there. Volume getting a little bit better now, kind of just getting a little bit better, but still, where are you gonna enter at? You know, where are you gonna be buying YECO at here? I mean, maybe if you're buying here at the 220 area would have been the entry. Kind of just looking for that EMA to curl up there and push it higher. But that push to $3. Nice little push, but still, you know, really just hard trade this one. Have I ever thought about using TradeNet? I haven't really thought about it. I used to try to do the whole pre-market, what do you call it, over the weekend swings and stuff, trying to figure out what stocks would hold over the weekend, stuff like that. I used to try to do that, but lately I don't try to do it. There's no point in putting the pressure on myself for the weekend. Holy shit. Am I seeing this right now? What is going on here? Did Bitcoin just break out? Bitcoin's moving higher here. Trying to get a better chart pulled up here. Little spike on. Wait, what? When did that happen? 67, 66. I don't know. Yeah, Bitcoin's not moving. It was a glitch on my chart. It looked like it was over 7,000, but it's not. It's not. Bitcoin's still there at 6,700 right now. Nice little spike on Bitcoin the other day, though. A little panic with the whole tether thing going on. So we're gonna see what happens here with YECO out of the open when this thing reopens out of the halt. It was halted. When was it? It was halted at 10:23. So should be reopening in 5 minutes after that. So 10:28. Keep an eye on YECO. It's at a hard spot right here. I think this is a hard spot, that $3 break, because I'm thinking we're going to get a spike above $3 here and then get a bit of a pullback. But the problem is trying to figure out where that pullback is going to be at. Where are we going to find support? Because looking at this chart here, you can see we got some previous resistance there at the 312 area. Got some previous resistance there at 312. So most of the time on these stocks with volume, on the stocks that get halted, it's going to be a volatility halt. So it's going to be a 5-minute halt. Oh, my nose. Well, I mean, if it's a volatility halt, if a stock is halted on volatility, it's normally a 5-minute halt or a 10-minute halt. So that'll be normally what you can look for. Can you explain the payoff for renting your stock for shorting? Let's say you have a stock like let's say you own a stock like NVIDIA, and you think you're gonna hold NVIDIA for a long term. You're gonna hold it for a couple years. Then you can loan it out. You can earn interest on basically allocating your shares to be short, for shorts, and you earn interest on loaning those out. So if you plan on holding NVIDIA for a long time, a couple years, then it's not a bad idea. Do I have a day trading chat room? No, I do not have a day trading room. All right, so let's see. There we go. Open up 288 support on YECO, pushing back up there, getting up that 312, 320. Still not liking it right now, just in terms of entry wise. It's so hard. I like to see one more pullback down there, the 275, 280 area. I think would be a better spot there. So that the free trial of the chat room was one of the old. That's a while ago. That's a couple months ago. That wasn't my chat room, though. It was somebody else's chat room that I was trading in. See if YECO can push up there above that 326. A lot of push here. Getting some more volume on this thing, but still. Watching it. All right, so we're watching the volume right here. Look at this volume. It's got that big spike in volume, and then right now, we're having some trouble there. The buyers just are not stepping in there, holding this up. So there's that pullback. You got to be careful with this volume. You got to be careful with that volume. Also, we got SLS trying to push up there towards $2. So SLS, YECO. Keep an eye on SLS above $2 for an entry. And then right now, I'm just not liking this on YECO. It's always hard when a stock gets halted at a whole dollar. I don't know why it is, but that whole dollar just turns into like this mental resistance, and everybody's like all weird about buying at $3. People are weird about selling. It just gets like a lot of weird stuff going on there. So if this stock would have been halted at 260, 250 area, we would have easily just spiked right there to $3. But now they're starting to go. But still some trepidation, some hesitation sitting there right now. There's that push over 326. Nice little. You see how quickly that moved there, right over 326 up there to 340. The short's getting squeezed. Also SLS above $2 now, 204 high there. So a little bit of volume, a little bit of action. Do I recommend studying candles? I think the big thing to remember. Really, you don't need to become a candle expert, but you need to understand that obviously Having a big wick on the bottom is a good sign. Having a big wick on the top is a bad sign. Having a nice full green body is always a great sign. You want to see that type of action. No trades today. I'm sitting here. I really wanted YECO to pull back a little bit lower there. I would have liked YECO to pull back down there to that 260, 275 area. 275, 280, maybe a little bit more, just to kind of show me that that support was there on the VWAP and all that. Just for my entry would have been ideal, more ideal for me. And then, that would have been that would have been really the first pullback there. Would have been nice. And now it's like battling here. It's battling, wants to go higher. But I think the shorts are trying to pile in there. It's up 128% right now. So the yellow line's the 9 EMA, the white line's the VWAP, and the red line is the 20 EMA. You can see on the 5-minute chart just how overextended this is. 5-minute chart, overextended. Somebody was loading up here this morning. You can see that consolidation there on YECO below $2 there at 180. Just look at that. That 180 area just kind of holding there pretty much until about 10:15, and then boom, big spike up there, 350. Interesting to see there. How much do you recommend someone to risk per trade? That's just really, that's like the $1 million question. It's really hard to answer, not knowing your size of your account and all that stuff. Ugh. YECO. Little weed stocks trying to bounce back up there. Got CRON up there to 1080 again and pulling back down there. See if this pulls back down to the VWAP one more time down there at 1050. See, it's kind of getting a little bit of support there on the EMAs there, but looking like it wants to touch that VWAP. It's like, let me get that VWAP touch. Do I find level 2 distracting? I think level 2 is a good tool to have just so you can kind of get an idea just overall, what's the big idea there? What's going on? Should you trade solely off of level 2? No. At the end of the day, you really got to be able to combine level 2. You got to combine everything so you can kind of see what's going on. Get the bigger picture, understanding why the stock is doing what it's doing. You got TVIX now up there to $39 this morning from $36 up there to $39 now on TVIX. Oh, man. Taking a look here at the scanner. Pretty much already showing the stocks that we've been looking at here. You got the scanner, Trade Idea scanner. There's a link down below in the description if you want to check out Trade Ideas. Get you a little discount. Hook you guys up with that discount, baby. I got you. I got you. I've got a couple videos on my YouTube channel talking about level 2, talking about time and sales, combining all of that and what you should be looking for, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, you can check it out. But the SPY right now is getting killed, getting down there, getting down. S&P 500 going lower. That's what's always funny about the market. You get these big moves to the upside. Everyone's like all excited. Everyone thought the market's going to go back to high of day, like, oh, it's just going to go higher and higher. It's just going to go higher. And then today, it's like, nah, pull back. YECO up there at 350. There is a discount for Trade Ideas. Link down below. I think it's like Patrick 15 or something. It's in the description. There's in the description talking about the stuff. You just woke up. Holy shit. It's like 10:30. I've been up since 6 a.m., baby. Out here just getting it. Trying to figure out how to get that money. 6 a.m. Let me get it. Hawaii. I'm gonna move to Hawaii, I think. I've been really thinking about moving to Hawaii. It'd be nice to live in Hawaii just for the trading alone. Trade in the morning, 5 a.m., be done. Rest of the day, go surfing, go fishing. Have a whole day to do whatever the hell I want. Just sitting here rubbing my nose in front of 600 people. No big deal. YECO was not gapping up on the scanner this morning. You are correct. Am I waiting to short YECO? I'm not waiting to short YECO. It's hard to borrow anyway, so. Ugh. I was kind of already in the mood where I was like, I'm not going to take a trade today. You know, one of those things, like, oh, I'm not going to trade today. So that was already in my head, and then YECO popped up, and now I'm like, I probably should have traded this pullback. And then now the FOMO is like getting to me. I'm like, oh, the FOMO. FOMO. Do I have any tips for Daytona? Daytona's hard. There's not that many places in Daytona like that are like really sweet. They're kind of like, Daytona's kind of an older town. There's not like a lot of amazing places to stay at in Daytona Beach. Ugh. YECO, it's one of those stocks that just like, maybe I could buy the pullback here, you know? Maybe I could buy the pullback. Maybe I could maybe I could buy the pullback. But, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Is the VWAP important? Definitely good just to get an idea of where the VWAP is in terms of support. You can see how we're kind of losing the VWAP, losing the 20 EMA there. On the 5-minute chart, still really overextended there. Still really overextended there. Yeah, I'm not gonna FOMO into YECO. I'm not gonna do it. If I was gonna FOMO, I should have FOMO'd earlier at 280. That would have been the FOMO area. Because, like I talk about in a lot of videos, you get these moves like this. So you get this, all right, you get this big move, and you get this first pullback. You get that move again. This is the second kind of pullback. And then now we're on the third kind of pullback. So then as we go higher, that third, the fourth, the fifth pullback, there's going to be a big chance that a stock's going to go lower. Why do you have to keep seeing Jason Bond picks? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard right now. It's just kind of the algorithm. It's the YouTube algorithm. The problem is my videos are just so damn good. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna claim it. I'm gonna claim it that I'm pretty much putting out the best content on YouTube when it comes to day trading. So I got a lot of people over here trading. Got a lot of people spending money to advertise on my videos. Now I don't get any money from, you know, Jason Bond other than through YouTube. But honestly, like, there's just no other YouTube channels out there who are doing what I'm doing. You know, Ross is doing his thing, but Ross is just, it's Ross. And Ross also doesn't get ads on his videos because he's trying to sell his course, where everybody else is trying to advertise on my videos, where people can actually, like, let's say Jason Bond can actually spend money and tell YouTube, hey, I want to advertise on Patrick Whelan's videos. So I might get in trouble for talking about this. I don't know how it's going to work. You know, I hope I don't get in trouble. I hope I don't get reported. But I think at the end of the day, you know, Jason Bond is sitting there telling people, hey, let me get on Patrick Whelan's videos. Because he makes terrible videos, you know. He makes terrible videos himself. But I'm not trying to brag, but I'm making a shit ton of money right now on YouTube. Making a shit ton of money, boys. It's crazy. And trust me, if I could figure out a way to not have Jason Bond ads on my videos, I would do that, but that would cut into a big profit chunk for me. My only worry is what happens when Jason Bond runs out of money, when people stop buying his course. They stop buying his course, he's going to stop advertising. I'm going to stop having that YouTube revenue. I'm about to get a real job working at McDonald's. I'll tell you what, though. I get a job working at McDonald's, I'll be the guy. I'll be the best damn fry cook there ever was. Best damn fry cook ever. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to claim it. Best damn fry cook there ever was. If I worked at McDonald's. VT, heading lower. Look at that. My favorite thing about Jason Bonds, is why is he sitting there in that restaurant like trading? Like, I'm in a restaurant right now and I'm trading. I'm in here in a restaurant and I'm trading. Like, who does, like, nah. Don't pull some shit like that. You're not sitting there at no restaurant trading. You're not eating barbecue trading. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm going to get in trouble for sure. I'm losing all my revenue. YECO 390. The FOMO, baby. Oh, I love trading my underwear. That's a good feeling, you know, to stand here butt naked, just trading, baby, making money. What plan do I subscribe to on Trade Ideas? I got the premium. Oh, you know Tim Sykes is sitting in a hot tub right now in Bali trading. He's trading underwater. Tim Sykes is in the pool, swimming around in the pool with his laptop. He's got his laptop in the pool. He's trading right now. He's probably trading YECO right now from the pool, from the bottom of the pool. He's sitting on the bottom of the pool trading YECO. You know it. You know he is right now. It's crazy. How realistic is it to have trading as only one source of income? It really depends on how much money you make. How much money do you need? Do you need to make, are you trying to make a ton of money? Or are you trying to make a little bit of money? And what's your plan? Hey, I made Cole Mark's day. That's awesome. I told you Bitcoin was doing something, right? Now it's moving higher. Is it squeezing? A little bit of a squeeze there. Doing something over there. Now, in my defense for Andrew's question about can you make money trading, you know, about that, I could live off of trading. There's no doubt about it. I could move somewhere and live off of trading. I could do it. I could definitely do it. But the problem is, I like money too much. Yeah, Clay Trader's talked about me a couple times. I'm gonna let Clay Trader keep talking about me, and I'm not gonna talk about Clay Trader. It's better that way, you know? I don't want to hurt Clay Trader's feelings. Where's my what is your SMA at? I think you're talking about the simple moving average. I got the EMAs, I got the exponential moving averages. YECO, there's that FOMO we were talking about. Here's that pullback. I don't know. I think it's done. I think it's done. Do I follow any day traders? Like personally follow them, or like I follow them because I like them. I follow Garage Day Trader. Cool. He's a cool guy. Another small time YouTuber, Kevin Avery. A couple guys out there, you know, doing their thing. I like to see people out there grinding, doing it, you know, showing real trades, stuff like that. And that's always cool to see. I'm going to throw it out there as well. There's not many people on YouTube that show trades. I don't know why. I don't know. It's so weird. Nobody shows trades. Nobody. Yes. Why does everybody always want to? Everybody always wants me to talk about other people on YouTube. They just want me to say something controversial. What do I think about boiler room trading? I don't know, man. Boiler room trading. No hate. I'm not hating on anybody. But if the guy's making so much goddamn money, if he's making so much money, why does he have that green screen behind him like in his videos? You got to get a better office, you know? If you're going to be out there fronting like you're making $1,000 in the market, you're making $20,000 a market, you got to get a better background going on. You got to get a better office. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. Weed is legal. Check out CGC. I know weed is legal. We already watched the news this morning. I know about it. I've been up since 6 a.m. watching the news. All right. I'm not sure if people are still watching or if they're just like, this is a train. Oh my god, this live stream is turning into a train. What do you call it? A train with no brakes, just going full speed ahead. It's gonna just blow up here in a minute. It's a train wreck. This live stream is turning into a train wreck right now. Oh man, TEVA. I was really thinking about shorting this one pre-market. Oh, that should have been the one. 2170 down there to 2090 now. Guess I'm not going to the gym today. Or maybe I'll go later. I don't know. UPL. I got a lot of work to do. Alright, just kind of let's go back over. Let's see what stocks are moving really hot right now. It looks like YE code is kind of done. It's pulling back down to 320s. A little bit of a pop on the way back up, but not really doing it. So there's a trade idea scanner. I'm going to leave this up here for a little bit longer. You guys can just, if you want to stay tuned and see what stocks are moving, stuff like that. Kind of see how this the scanner works throughout the day and all that. You can do that if you want. I got a bunch of stuff I got to work on. I got to get some videos done. Not trading videos, but other videos. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't know why the hell you wouldn't subscribe already. If you are subscribed, well, make sure you stay subscribed. Don't hit the unsubscribe button. I'm sorry today's video was boring. Just wasn't really happening today. You can see on the scanner here, look at my little mouse on the scanner. Can you see my mouse? You can't see my mouse. But on the scanner right now, that top is going to be the breaking out on volume. We've got the low float movers. You got the new high breakout. And then down there at the bottom is the halted scanner. So just keep an eye on that breaking out volume, new high breakout. Just keep an eye on what stocks are moving. Big thanks to everybody who tuned in today. Big thanks, everybody tuning in there. Much love, much love, much love.